about time I shared an updated wash day routine. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my full current wash day routine, from shampooing and conditioning to styling my hair and then diffusing. So if you want to know what I've changed in my routine recently, then keep watching. Welcome to my shower. So I'm just taking my hair out of its messy bun. First, I just wet my hair with warm water, and I like to massage my scalp to loosen dirt. And I also like to squish the water into my hair because I find that this helps it get wetter quicker. I'm going in with the Umberto Giannini Scalp Restore shampoo, which is one of my absolute favorite shampoos. It really soothes my scalp and removes buildup. I'm just applying it to my scalp and massaging it into my head, and I'm just going to apply it a little bit more because I just felt that it needed it on this wash day. And I'm really focusing on the parts that get the most buildup, which is for me at the crown and the nape of my neck, and I'm just massaging that quite thoroughly. And then I'm going to start to take it down the lengths of my hair. Previously, I just used to let the suds run through my hair and not massage the shampoo into my lengths, but I've since realised that I do need to actually take the shampoo down the length to remove the buildup and just really give a clean slate ready for applying products. And then I'm rinsing while massaging my scalp at the same time to remove the dirt. And you don't have to, but I prefer to do a double cleanse, so I'm just going in again, doing the same thing, massaging my scalp. And you'll find that on the second cleanse, the shampoo lathers up a lot more because the oil and buildup has been rinsed away. I really find that cleansing a second time also helps my scalp last longer between washes and not need washing as frequently. I'm not really sure why, but I have found this works for me. Probably because I'm completely removing all buildup from my scalp and starting with a really clean slate. And then I'm rinsing thoroughly whilst massaging my scalp again. And now on to conditioner. So I'm using the Scalp Restore conditioner. This conditioner has really good slip. So with conditioning and detangling, I start by massaging the conditioner into my hair, and then I split my hair into two, and I'm basically doing a glazing massaging motion. I'm not really detangling, it's not raking. My hands are flat against my hair, and this really helps to work the conditioner into the hair and kind of loosen the tangles before you actually go to detangle. Then I'm just adding a little bit of extra water to help marry the water and conditioner together, and then you'll see my hair is much wetter now and more of a seaweed-like texture. And I'm brushing from the ends of my hair and up, and you'll see that my hair is turning into a seaweed-like texture because it's wet enough. Always add more water before you add more conditioner, because you'll be surprised, you actually probably won't need as much conditioner as you think you do, especially if it's a good one that has a good amount of slip. Slip basically just means the ease of detangling that a conditioner gives you, so it kind of helps slip through the tangles. So you see that I'm starting at the ends and working my way up, and because my hair is wet enough and it has the right amount of conditioner in, it pretty much is quite easy for me to detangle, though my hair wasn't super knotty on this wash day. Sometimes it can be much more difficult to detangle. I'll end up having to add more conditioner and water, but today the tangle was removed quite quickly with this method. Now I'm rinsing all of the conditioner out thoroughly, ready for styling. And now I'm raking my hands through my hair and lifting my hair up from the roots to prevent it from getting tangled between now and styling. And I like to tie my hair in a loose ballerina bun and clip it up, but you don't have to. This may not work for everyone. Now on to styling, and look at this cute curl that I accidentally left out. So my hair has stayed pretty wet and tangle free while it was up in that loose bun, but I'm just running my fingers through just to make sure there's no tangles. And because I faffed around a bit between being in the shower and styling, I'm just adding some more water. Now I'm going in with curl cream. I'm using the Curl Smith Hold Me Softly Style Balm. You really don't need to use a lot of this. You can see it's quite concentrated when I mix it together in my hands. I'm starting at the ends, and then I'm focusing on the underneath of my hair. The ends and the underneath for me are the areas that get most dry and knotty, so that's where I focus the most of my cream. And then I just apply the excess to the rest of my hair, and I'm just raking it through my hair, lifting my hair up at the roots to prevent them sticking, which will make sectioning easier in a bit. Now I'm going in with the Curl Smith Volume Foam. This really helps to add grit and volume to my hair, stops it from being as silky smooth, and you can focus this wherever you want volume and grit on your hair. For me, I'm applying it throughout. This also has protein in it, so it helps give my hair a little protein boost. And then I'm sectioning off the bottom layer just above my temples, and then I'm just clipping the top section away. Now I'm applying some Stronghold gel. This is the Curlsmith In Shower Style Fixer, and with Stronghold gels I always like to mix them with water in my hands. It makes them much easier to distribute. I'm actually applying this one before brush styling. I don't always apply before brush styling, but recently I've been finding that it gives me better definition, because I think that when you brush style with a gel in, it really helps distribute it much better. So you just have to make sure that your hair is soaking wet if you are applying a gel before brush styling. Otherwise, just brush style with your curl cream and then apply the gel after. I'm splitting the bottom section into 3 separate sections. Some people split it into 2 sections down the middle. It's completely down to personal preference. I'm using the Bounce Curl Define brush, and with the back section I'm splitting it into 2. I don't always do this, sometimes I do it as one. I'm brushing it through once first, then applying tension and brushing in an upwards motion, and then I shake to help keep the clumps separated. With the front section, I split it into 2 or 3, brush through once before styling, position the brush at the roots, use my hand to add tension and brush through at an upwards angle to help add some volume. Again, twisting away the section that I'm not using, brushing in an upwards angle, and with the front one, I kind of brush that a bit up and forward, and I shake to separate the clumps. You can also scrunch at this point, but I brush style the entire section and then scrunch, and then I'm just repeating on the other side, twisting away sections that I'm not using, brush styling with tension in an upwards motion, shaking, and then I'm gonna go in and scrunch, and this is just gonna help define the curls that have been brush styled and separated. At this point, if you're not hearing a squelchy sound, then add some more water, because you don't want this section to dry out too much while you're brush styling the other section. You can add some crocodile clips here to prevent the sections getting confused, but because I'm brush styling the top section forward, I'm not going to do this. With the entire front section, I'm just re-wetting it before brushing, just because I want my hair to be really wet with this gel, and I'm just brushing it through, making sure there's no tangles before going in with my gel, mixing the gel with water in my hand. And I'm just raking this through this entire section as one, just making sure that all of my hair is covered and it's distributed evenly. Then I put my hands at my roots, shake and bring them upwards. This helps loosen the hair at the roots and allow me to section my hair. So I'm just going in with my thumbs, sectioning off my front face framing pieces, and then I'm just clipping the rest away. With this section, you can either brush forward all in one section like this, shake and scrunch, or what I'm going to do is split this into 3 separate sections, just because I find that it helps the hair sit a bit more evenly. And then I'm just going to shake and scrunch to help separate and define the clumps. Just listen to that squish sound, it sounds so hydrated. And then I'm on to the next section, and I either split this into 2 or 3 sections. It really depends on how I'm feeling that day. Today I think I'm going to split it into 3 sections and brushing forward with attention. And with this middle section, sometimes I'll brush it all together, but today for some reason I've decided to split the middle section into 2 separate sections. But I'm basically just doing a similar thing, just brushing with tension, but I'm brushing it forward. Then I'm shaking to separate, scrunching to really get up to the root and help define up to the root. And then to flip upright, I'm sliding my fingers into my roots and shaking. And then I'm basically rotating my head and body very gently together. And then I shake my hands while I'm kind of tilted to the side and remove my fingers gently. And then once my head's tilted to the side, I shake my head and scrunch to settle the root. And basically this scrunching and shaking is really just helping the hair to fall into place when you're upright. You can also add some extra water here and give it a little scrunch if you're finding that your roots are stuck together. But this for me really helps to unstick any roots and just make sure that everything is in the right place upright. When I'm scrunching, I'm actually doing a pulsing motion, as I find that this helps get the water and product into my hair better. And now I'm lifting and scrunching. This is something that will help you get more root definition and volume, and also help to unstick your roots. And now we are ready for diffusing, and you can see there are no tangles or stuck roots. And now on to diffusing, and I'm starting off with the Shark Style IQ diffuser. I'm using a medium heat and medium speed. I'm lifting my hair at the roots, cupping my hair in the diffuser and holding for about 10 to 20 seconds per section. And I basically repeat this across my head, flipping side to side, lifting at the roots, cupping my hair in the diffuser. You can tilt the diffuser away from your scalp if you're finding that it's too hot for your head, but if it's too hot for your scalp, then it's probably too hot for your your hair. Then I just flip forward, hold in for 10 to 20 seconds per section. Now I'm moving on to the Curlsmith Diffusion dryer just to speed up the drying time. I'm using a medium to high heat and a low speed. That's my preference on this dryer. I'm first hovering to dry the underneath section because the roots here seem to take the longest to dry, I think because I add the most curl cream there. You'll be surprised, using a lot of curl cream can actually make your drying time much longer. Now my hair is about 80% dry. I'm flipping upright and shaking my hair to roughly create a parting, and then I'm just lifting my hair at the root and diffusing upright, and this really helps to create lift and define the curls on the top section of my head where my hair is much more wavy, and I'm just repeating that across my head. So when my hair's almost dry, I shake and massage the diffuser at my roots, and I find that this helps add volume, soften the gel cast, and also separate my curl clumps a bit. And then to soften the gel cast as well, I like to scrunch my hair, and I find that this actually helps speed up drying time as well. I'm glad that's over with. I'm boiling hot, and now I'm just adding some root clips just while my hair settles. I don't really have a method to this. Sometimes I do it differently, but today I've decided to just do it like this. So I'm just adding a few clips, just lifting and clipping them in my hair, and this just helps add a little bit of volume while my hair settles. And voila, I'm back, and the lighting has changed because it's completely dark outside now, so I'm just completely just on artificial lighting. And now I'm just shaking my hair out just to add volume and separate my curl clumps. And when I flip back upright, I hold my hands at the roots, and this kind of helps find my parting roughly, and then I just gently move curl clumps one at a time to create my desired parting. And here we are, these are my finished results after diffusing, and often I'll just stop there, but today I want to add long lasting holds, so I'm using some hairspray. This is the Curlsmith Stronghold hairspray, and I really do apply this quite liberally, like all over my hair. I really find that it helps my curls last much better, and it also helps add definition. Again, this is optional, but I'm just adding some texture spray at my roots because they can be very soft and silky, so it just helps add some grit and volume. Finally, I'm applying some curl oil to prevent tangles at the nape of my neck, which I'm very prone to, especially in winter. And here we are. I'm really happy with this wash day. I hope it helps. And these are my results. I will link all of the products in the description bar below as always, but I really hope that you found this video helpful. As I said, this is pretty much the wash day that I do whenever I know that I want guaranteed results. This routine will last me a good few days without refreshing if I protect my hair at night. It's actually currently the evening now, so I'm gonna tie my hair up before bed and to protect it overnight. I'll link my how I protect my hair overnight video up here for you. And here are my day 2 curls with no refresh. Love it. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's anything new that you learn, any new tips that you're going to take into your wash day routine. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give it a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.